Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Eden Zero Season 2 episode number 17 reaction. Alright, so the previous episode, what happened was we were on our way towards Foresta and yeah, there we get to see the situation being a little bit different than we thought it would be. The robots are actually kind of capturing the humans and making them work as their pets or their slaves. Basically, that's what's happening. And why this happened is because later we get to know from Couchko, who was also there, that it happened because Ziggy apparently came and kind of, I don't know, like did something to them, like kind of hacked them or something. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it's kind of like brainwashing them in a way, and that is why, like this is what's going on. And while all of this is happening, at the same time, we see Nero's men and his people are also here in this planet, and their goal is to wipe this planet out completely because Ziggy's actually messing with it. So that is like the whole thing. So I'm guessing we're going to meet. We might actually kind of go against each other, squabble against each other, because their goal is to wipe the planet. Why we don't want that? We want just to fix the situation. So we'll probably come into conflict with them as well. But yeah, let us see what happens in this episode. This is episode number 17. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. Oh yeah. The what was the name? Xenolis. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I just realized her voice. It's Suyu's voice from My Hero Academia. I think so. Hmm. Yep. There you go. This thing is a problem. Hmm. The recaps are so big. Right. Here we go. Hmm. The Battle of Foresta, right? Okay. What? Hmm. Well, you can just tell your brother. I'm sure he'll listen to you. Just, just tell him. Hmm. Oh, is that why? Ah, I was wondering if there's a bigger reason behind it. Right, I see. Yeah, because it'll probably trigger like some kind of a trauma. Yeah, you better tell everything. Like, she's a doctor. If you want her to get okay, just tell her. Oh, there we go. Foresta. Yep. Uh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Kind of, I guess. Ah, I see. So then, using these, okay, there you go. Hmm. What? What is that? What the? Is that a robot? Yeah. That's a weird looking robot. What? How? Like, didn't Zuki? So he wasn't affected. I wonder why. Oh, really? I see. Yeah, it's probably talking about those guys. The one from Nero's team. Yeah, there you go. Hmm. Oh no, I feel like I knew this was coming. This whole setup, I knew. That's why I was like, I feel there's something going to happen. Oh, there you go. Well, it's Nero's group. Yep. Yeah. You think? Okay. What the? What? Yeah. So he can. What the hell? He can just make. Can't even eat glue. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh wait, Pino's here. Um. Oh, he didn't realize that Happy is a robot. There you go. Now he realized. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was. Oh, here we go. He's using his gravity to kind of. Oh, wow. Damn. Whack him with it. Whack him with it. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, the hands are down. Yeah, yeah. Yes! Whack him! Oh. Oh boy. Oh! Oh whoa! This Spider-Man! Kind of. Or Glue Man, whatever it is. Right. Yeah, but Shiki can also kind of do that. Using gravity? No. Hmm. That's an interesting power, using glue. No, but how did he use he used his power to attack? That wasn't glue. Oh. Oh, he just made it into glue. What the hell? Damn. Whoa. Oh, this girl. Who's half robot. Well, she still isn't using her ether, his overdrive, so. Demon King, Mao. Yep. Shuda. Who's that? What? Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. He can just she can just send it back. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Oh, is that Moscow? Yeah. What is that? What? Okay. Whatever. Oh damn. Yes. Whew. What are you talking about? She's actually trying to heal your sister. What's she doing? She's trying to like crack the uh, constructed a server. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not good. Glue isn't a machine. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, he can literally manipulate weight because, it's gravity. Oh, there's another gravity user. Yep. Yeah, yeah, see, he can do that. Why? Gravity wave. Whoa. But they're also getting sucked in. Wait, what? Ah, damn. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thermal. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. What the hell? Yo, Shiki, use your gravity. Whoa. Ah, damn. Oh, nice. Well, yeah. Too much smoke. Yeah. What? Well, there's no signal. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, wait. They were able to establish contact. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so. Hmm. Damn, there's like. Oh, this guy's here again. Great. The glue guy. Wow. Oh god, what is this girl's name? Brittany or something? Wait, she uses smoke. So Shiki's gonna be fighting this guy, Orc. I think that's his name. Yo! Yup, that's him. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh, so he takes out the. Okay, wait. All right, nice. Yeah, the powers are kind of, I would say, evenly matched. It looks like. But Shiki can. Oh god, he wasn't able to use his gravity. Oh, he falls into it. What? Oh, Ziggy. He's like, wait, what? That doesn't sound like Ziggy. Right. Oh boy. Yeah. Damn, he's like, yeah, beast. Yeah, like they explained that in the previous episode, but they're hearing it for the first time. Hmm. Right, that is it. Okay, this episode. So yeah, we are in the middle of the battle currently. So what happened is we begin with them fighting, and while they're fighting in Foresta, we see Sister kind of like looking at Clean's like problem, and so Clean's situation is okay. So we get to actually know the reason why she puts on the emotion inhibitor is because her condition is like if she lets her emotion come out, she'll she'll get sick, I think. So wait, so let me just read this section. First of all, what Cleanest says is like, oh, I don't want to get like like get okay because I'll have to leave the leave the ship. And I'm like, I feel like she could just tell like Jin that, oh, I don't want to leave her, and he'll just probably listen. Like that's how it has always been. So I don't know, but either way, Sister's like, yeah, you don't have to leave particularly. You can stay here. When Clean is like, but my brother, he doesn't. And while like all of this is happening, sister kind of thinks about what Jin told her about Clean's condition. So yeah, I'm going to read this part. Let me check. All right. Okay. Clean has a unique illness. She breaks down mentally when she expresses her emotion. I see. So like she cannot express any emotion. That would mean like be it happy, sadness, or like anger or fear, maybe fear as well. So she breaks down as soon as that happens. And sister's like, oh, you have to tell me, like what's going on? Like, is there any reason why this is happening? Like, does she have this condition? And Jin is like, oh, I cannot tell you. But sister's like, but then I'll have to ask her. So Jin kind of gets pissed off here, like tries to like kind of like threaten sister, and sister's like dude, I'm the doctor. Like you're trying to threaten the doctor. And right, so obviously I can understand why Jin said that. Oh, like don't ask Clean about it, because like if she gets to remember it, then she'll probably break down again and won't be able to like recover from that. Okay, so I'm guessing he was probably going to tell us why this has happened, how this happened, but then we get interrupted, you know, because of the battle in the foresta. So right, here we go. So this section, now he does. I'm pretty sure he will need to tell sister about the situation eventually, because like if you don't tell your doctor what your troubles are with and what you have suffered from, how is the doctor going to help you? Like yeah, he can refuse to tell this to other people, to the other crewmates, but he at least needs to tell it to sister, because otherwise how can you like, because this seems more of a like not like a physical problem but a mental problem, and to recover from that, sister needs to get to know what has happened. Why is she like is she suffering from this, from when it happened, how it happened, all the details. So unless and until Jin tells her that, I don't think there's anyone and that can help clean it out, unless and until they get to know the details of what has happened. So I'm sure he'll tell her, but now we just got interrupted by the Forrester situation, so nothing you can do about it. Either way, I'm guessing we're going to resume with this conversation later on after this Forrester situation gets resolved. But for now, yeah, we have to take care of this situation. So emergency, the emergency signal starts like blaring the siren, and yeah. So what's happening is that Hermit tells that there are small little drones that are coming and trying to attack them, and which is like, oh, we can take care of this, but we don't have our personnel to take care of this, like, because yeah, like who's left there? Only Witch, sister, and who else? Hermit cannot even do it because she's busy with her own calculations and stuff that she's doing. So it's kind of troublesome. So Jin is like, alright, you know what, I cannot let this ship go down, so I'll help you guys. Laguna's also like, yeah, I'll also help you guys, because I need to, like, I also need this ship to survive, otherwise I won't find my home. While Clean is also like, oh, I'm also going to help. This part is funny. Moscow is like, oh, we're all friends now. Is this how Shiki would say? Yeah, that was a good impression, kind of, I guess. Right, either way, so what they will have to do is they will need to get into these small little space shuttles and go in and fight, because the big ones, the big cannons of the ship, won't really work, because like these things are small, they can like kind of maneuver here and there, and the big ones cannot properly turn, or like because yeah, it doesn't make sense, like the ship is like this big and the cannons are this big, so to turn it is going to take a while, and while that happens, the little drones can come and attack us. So we need like an appropriate like thing to fight with them. And what better way to do is like than to use these space shuttles. So they get in, Laguna, Clean, and Jin. They get into the space shuttles, individual space shuttles, and they're off to fight. And while all of this is happening in Foresta, we see Shiki's team is going and they meet a little robot. This little robot is like, oh, like, like not everyone is like us. A few of us got completely brainwashed, but not everyone is like this, so we don't want to fight. And he's kind of scared. He's like, oh, help us out, like, I'm scared for us and everything. And they kind of listen to her. Shiki's like, yeah, all right, you know what, we'll help you. And I was getting like red flags here immediately when I was like, this whole scene that was happening. The little robot comes in and Shiki's like, okay, don't worry, we'll help you out, we'll save you. And the robot was like, oh, really, thank you so much. And I'm like, yeah, something is going to happen now. And as soon as I said it, yes, immediately, like, I knew like someone's going to shoot it or something. A beam comes and like shoots it and it gets destroyed. So now here's the thing. Was that, I don't think that was glue. What did he use to shoot? Let me check. Okay, right, it wasn't glue. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, this guy, he said that, oh, I can, like, we can see that he can use glue. But can he, like, did he, like, shoot it, like, using a gun or something? But after this scene, what we see is this guy is standing with his cane out. And, it seemed like he shot from the cane. Yeah, so it's not only glue, I would guess. It's something that he can also use other things. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he like used concentrated glue, like, like it was like so concentrated that it acted like a bullet. Because he shot with the cane. It wasn't glue that shot it. If it was glue, it'd probably stick to it. So it was like an actual bullet kind of thing. So that is why I'm saying, like, I feel like this cane has, not only can it take out glue, it can bring out other stuff as well. I'm not really sure. Because otherwise this scene doesn't make sense. How was he able to do that using the cane? If his cane, all it does is take out glue. So anyways, let's wait. Obviously Shiki and everyone is pissed off. And like this guy, he's like, oh, I helped you guys out. Like, tell thank you to me, like, I saved you guys from this thing, from this robot. Obviously Shiki's pissed off. Shiki's like, you're the one who should apologize, and tries to attack him. But he just uses glue and sticks them to the tree. And yeah, like, like they're all stuck. They cannot like really do anything, while Pino is the only one who was there. So seeing that Pino is a robot, he tries to go and attack Pino. Like, Rebecca tries to use her, like, Happy to fight, but Happy alone cannot really do much. He's missing because Rebecca isn't really shooting with Happy. So it's not working out as it's supposed to. Now, okay, so while all of this is happening, Shiki uses his gravity to uproot the whole tree. Now, like, I feel, I don't know, like, after seeing Shiki fight against Draken, I feel like Shiki can handle this. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like Draken was a very troublesome opponent. Like, I doubt these guys are as strong as Draken. Even though we had like a lot of advantage towards Draken because we had that whole, like that thing that we switched off that reverted back his age and everything. All that stuff did happen. But before that, Shiki actually went toe to toe with the Draken, like after using his ether gear, his overdrive. So I don't know, I feel like in no way would I believe if someone tells me that these guys are stronger than Draken. Like, I'm not really sure, but I don't think that's the case. So I feel like this battle is like okay, like, like it could be done. It could easily be taken care of by Shiki. Also, we do have Rebecca's Cat Leaper. However, we still don't know how many times we can use it or in which situations we can use it. Like, it's just that we know that, like, just in case scenarios, there is actually a way out. Like, in case something like Draken that happened, like that type of situation where almost everyone died, everyone was like, over. In case like certain scenarios go in that direction, we might have a way out of that by using Rebecca's Cat Leaper. However, the Cat Leaper is a very tricky one. We don't really know when we can use it. Even Rebecca doesn't know. how we can use it, and like in how many times we can use it. So it's like an ambiguous thing, but it still is something that can help out in very tricky situations. However, in my opinion, I feel like this situation is well under all these people's, like, everyone's control. Like Homura, Rebecca, and Shiki. Like in no way can I see them getting defeated by these characters when we fought characters like Draken and the Element Four. Even though the Element Four was taken care of by the Shining Stars, still, like we did have, like, like get into our own respective fights. And yeah, so I don't see them getting defeated here, or this being a tough battle. I might be wrong. I might get proven wrong immediately in the next episode. Let's wait and see. Uh, right. Anyways, so Shiki uproots the tree and whacks this guy with that. So he gets shot out, and then he uses his glue to kind of, like, trampoline himself, while Shiki also uses his gravity. And like they're fighting, and Jean, not Jean, sorry, what was his name? I forgot. Anyways, this guy, the cane guy, the glue guy, he uses his glue again to kind of make Shiki trip, while he's like, oh, robots are all bad, they don't deserve this, they all, like they should be broken down, humans should be the ones controlling them, all that stuff. And while Shiki's like, you're wrong, like, like robots have heart. And while all of this is happening, in comes the other two, Brittany and Orc. Wait, what is his name? Just a minute. I think. Okay. Your remarks are offending. Orc the Otek, who's a Bahar. Don't worry, Brittany. Okay. Right, I cannot find his name. I think they did mention, I just wasn't. I didn't remember. Right, anyways, I'm just going to call him the glue guy or whatever. Yeah, because these two, they're no names I know. Like, this guy's Brittany and this guy's Orc, while the other guy's name I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, so he's like, oh, like, oh no, Brittany says like, oh, you're insulting Orc here as well because he's half robot, while Orc is like, I don't care, like, just get the done, like, a thing done with. While all of this is happening, Brittany, I think she kind of like analyzes Shiki, and she's like, oh, this guy, his ether here is a little bit different. It's kind of like, yeah. So wait, just a minute. What does Brittany say here? She says something interesting. She says, this ether, yes. She analyzes it. Identification code Demon King. Wait, so there's like an actual identification code? Like there's. Okay, so up until now, I just thought that Demon King was like Ziggy's nickname or something. I didn't realize that that's actually like the Demon King, or this Mao, is actually a like an identification code or like a class. It seems like it's like a class, because she analyzed chicken. She's like, oh, identification code Demon King. So yeah, because I really thought up until now that Demon King is actually like a nickname or something. Oh, like they call him the Demon King, Mao Makai no O. But yeah, it does make sense. If it's actually the king of Maginek or Makai no O, then I would guess it's not a nickname, but it's like a class name. Like, oh, this specification, this identification code. And a few people fall into that. One is Ziggy, Shiki's another one, and then these guys bring up another person's name, Shura. Shura-sama calls this person Shura-sama. So this person also uses gravity ether. Alright, so okay, so like this is like a class, this Demon King class or whatever. I see. Now, while all of this is happening over there, Kleena and all of them are fighting. Kleena uses her wind, what was it called? The wind snatch or whatever? Yeah, she uses that to like just shoot out the bullets that she sucks up. And Hamid is like, damn, that's a very strong power, it's really helping us out. while over there Laguna's using his power while Jean's using his. Then there's Moscow just floating in the sky, just like like slapping the cat, like the enemies. So while all of this is happening, Hermit is in her room, like kind of trying to find something out, and she's like, "How did Ziggy do this? Did he like put a server here? What's going on?" But then she realizes something, and she's like, "This is bad. If this continues, then this is also going to corrode us as well, since we are like technically like androids and robots, and so they need to do something before this whole thing is triggered." And Hermit is pretty concerned about it. And while all of this is happening over there, Shiki and his crew is in trouble. So here, like, what's his name? Wise is like, "Shiki, just use your gravity to take out these glues." And Shiki's like, "Oh yeah, you're right." And Orc throws that big thing. So Shiki first like just pushes that big thing away. And while Brittany is doing more of her calculations, and she realizes that this is a gravity user. Okay, here we go. Gravity user like Shura-sama, I think that's what she says. To destroy an object like that with such a mass. Just as I thought, gravity user just like Shura. So this Shura person is also a gravity user and also falls in the category of a demon king. Right, interesting. Anyways, so Shiki's like, "Alright, you know what? Let me just take out the glue." So he does that. He just sucks out the glue, and not sucks out, but kind of like takes it out. And Rebecca's like, "Wait a minute, my clothes are getting ripped apart," which kind of makes sense, because it's glue that the glue stuck to their clothes as well. So when he's like trying to forcefully take it out, the glue just tears off their dress. Good God. Anyways, and yeah, all of them are out now. I love how Weiss first gets up all mad. He's like, "What the hell is this, Shiki? You tore my dress." And then he's like, "Wait a minute, tore my dress?" And Shiki's like, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" And they all look towards Rebecca and Homura. Oh boy. Right, anyways, so while all of this is happening, the drones are there on top, and these drones start dropping bombs towards us. And I was like, I feel like this situation, she can take care of it by using like a gravity field or whatever. But before that happens, like the bombs drop, everyone gets scattered. It's like the whole place is smoky. While over there, Orc, Brittany's like, "Oh, do your thing," and Orc is like, "Alright, sure." Jumps up, gets into the. Now here's one thing. I think this is like something that he does. He attacks these drones and doesn't like normally attack it, but actually like breaks into it, gets the wires and tears it out, and then attacks. So I think like that is like a prerequisite of, like, I think what he's doing is actually like tearing out the wires and like taking like part of the drones, and then he converted his hand into like these machine gun kind of thing. So you can see these drones are using these type of small fitted machine guns. They're using it to fight and fire towards us. So I think what he did here is like he broke the thing, took out the wires, and I don't know, he probably absorbed the ability to shoot just like the drones, and that is how he was able to shoot the drones with his hand. So he actually like absorbs the power or something like that. Absorbs the power of robots, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure what he did here. But next episode will probably explain it to us properly. Because he doesn't do it, this is for the first time. And later on, while fighting Shiki, he also does the same thing. That's why I'm thinking like this is like a prerequisite of like, like his ether gear actually like to work. Or I might be wrong, let's wait. Anyways, so he uses his hands, it's like a kind of like becomes like a machine gun kind of thing, and it starts shooting around and destroys all the drones. While all of this is happening, everyone is lost. They just got like separated. Right. So there's Wise and Couchpo. While there's Shiki, over there's Homura, and over there's Rebecca, Pino, and Happy. So these are like the individual groups they got broken up into. While Hermit contacts Wise to tell him that we need to hear ASAP. Like we need to hear it so quick that just drop everything you're doing and just come. Because Wise was like, but here I just lost my friends. Like you're telling me to leave them here? And Hamid is like, yeah, that is exactly how important this is. Like they can take care of themselves. You just come here, immediately. So he needs Wise's help to do something. Like Hermit has been able to realize something is weird here, and this thing is going to affect them, the shining stars, as well. So she says, like, stop the rampage on the planet before the four shining stars are affected as well. And again, like I can see like they did this before as well. They always nerf the shining stars, because I feel like if the shining stars are actually like if they all join the battle, everything will just get over in a matter of seconds. That is why I said I don't believe that these guys, they are actually as strong as the shining stars, or even as strong as Draken. I might be wrong though, like this is just my guess. So the fact that if the shining stars just drop in and if they start fighting against these guys, this beast team, they can like wipe them out in matters of seconds. And that's why they had to nerf them again. They did this before as well, nerfing the characters like the shining stars because they're too strong. The only time they didn't nerf them is when we had to fight Draken, because Draken was that strong. Draken and his group were like extremely strong. It was like a real troublesome situation. That is why they like the shining stars didn't need to get nerfed, because they needed that power to actually deal with the Draken situation. However, this situation, I don't know. I feel like if the shining stars actually start fighting and participating in this battle, they can easily take care of it within few seconds. And that's why they had to kind of nerf them again by doing this, where now is the situation is that if Wise doesn't go back and help Hermit out, the shining stars, they will get corroded. And that is what I'm calling a nerf here. So they nerf them again so that they cannot interfere in this battle. And this battle will be fighting, like Shiki will be fighting Orc, Rebecca will be fighting Brittany, while Homer will be fighting the glue guy. Like I said, I forgot his name. So yeah, Homura kind of is like it's like hot and everything, and Homura's like, oh my god, it's so hot. I don't like hot places. And then this guy comes out, the glue guy, and he's like, ha ha ha, time to defeat you. While over there, Rebecca just put on like how was she able to do that? I don't understand. I literally don't understand half of the things these characters do. How was she able to wrap a leaf around like that? Good God. Anyways, so she's there, and in comes this girl, Brittany, and smoke is coming out of her. So she's like a smoke ether user. I don't know what she is. But that should be an interesting battle, like because Rebecca uses guns while there's this girl who's like smoke. So it's kind of a bad like matchup, like guns versus smoke. Don't know. But like I feel like one thing, like one person probably would have been very advantageous against this girl. I think Laguna, like because Laguna uses water. So I feel like like smoke and water is like water can actually affect smoke, kind of weigh it down or something. So I feel like Laguna versus like this girl would have been an advantageous matchup for Laguna. However, since this is Rebecca, it's troublesome. She uses guns, like, and this girl, I don't know what she actually does, but she seems like she can turn into smoke. So if Rebecca shoots her, she'll just become smoke, and it'll just pass through her. So that's why I'm saying it's like a bad combination here. But we'll see what they do here. While over there, Homer is also in a bad situation because it's freaking like burning the whole place, and she's like really bothered by that. She cannot use her full power because it's so hot. While over here, Shiki is fighting Orc, and like I said, Orc just drops down, and Orc is like I'm going to. It seems like Orc is one of the like I guess you could say one of the reasonable ones out of these three. I don't know. I might be wrong. He just gives me that vibe. He gives me a more a more reasonable character vibe. Unlike that dude. What's his name? Again, I don't know his name. the glue guy. While Brittany is more of a enigma. We still don't know what type of character she is. But Orc seems like a person who kind of, I don't know, is more empathetic, maybe. That's the vibe I get from him. Like, at least he's like more reasonable, it seems like to me. However, he says that I swear upon King Emperor Nero's name that we'll wipe this planet out. And he tells how, like, okay, where's that part? Oh no, he says that before. First they start fighting, and like I said, again, he grabs into the machine, breaks it, takes out the wires. I think that's a prerequisite for whatever he does after that, because he takes it out, throws it to a Shiki, and then they start fighting. So they start fighting, and you can see that he is also kind of pushed down a little bit by Shiki's gravity power, but he himself is pretty strong. He makes his hands into a Gatling gun and starts shooting. So he says, like, where have you learned this gravity power? It's just like Shura. So he says, like, oh, my grandpa is Demon Lord Ziggy. And he then says, like, oh, like, grandpa was kind, nice, and he starts crying. He's like, but my grandpa now is like this. And Orc is like, wait, I didn't expect you to start crying. Like, what the hell? But anyways, Shiki says, like, my grandpa has gone crazy. That's why I'm going to stop him. And that is why I have to stop you from doing whatever you're trying to do here. While over there, Orc is like of a complete different, perspective. He's like, no, like, Erebos needs to be destroyed. Like, they look at what they did here. So I am going to wipe out every robot in existence here. So obviously, like, two completely different opinions clash. Shiki wants to save them while he wants to defeat and destroy them. So yeah, they start their battle, and he starts shooting using his Gatling gun hand. And in the end, they all introduce themselves as the Salt group of no, what group did he say? Didn't we tell you? We are the members of Poseidon Union's commando team. There you go, Beast. And yeah, there you go. Now, what I don't know. I get the vibe from these guys that these guys will turn into actual allies in the future. That's the vibe I'm getting from them, because technically we aren't really like against each other. It's just like a clash of ideologies. Like, they don't really have any particular reason to fight us. We're just fighting because we want to save this planet while they want to destroy it. That's what's happening. So, like, that is why I feel like in the future, maybe, like, these guys and Poseidon Nero might actually become our ally. I'm not really sure. That's the vibe I'm getting from them. That's what I'm saying. But, like, yeah, like, and another reason why I'm thinking of that is because we actually have kind of a common enemy now, that is Ziggy. So that's why I'm thinking they might actually become our ally by the end of it. But I might be completely wrong. We'll see. Anyways, that was it. That is my reaction to episode number 17 of Eden Zero Season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week with another episode of Eden Zero. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.